Yeah, now we are
Okay.
able to see. Yeah.
Okay. Got Okay. So initially, first, it is better to see the market gainers and losers. So here you will understand the market sentiments like Nifty 50 stocks. See, there are 24 stocks positive and 26 stocks decline, okay, in Nifty. And in Bank Nifty, you can, by looking at the graph, pie graph, you can easily understand the Bank Nifty is very bullish, and all Kotak, IDFC, or there are 12 stocks in Bank Nifty. And you can see the Sensex stocks as well, how they are performing. And you will have next Nifty next 50. That means which are going to come into the next. If Nifty, some stocks are, see, next 50 is all negative today, and Fin Nifty, you can just see it is all in positive. And Nifty 150 also, you can just see it is almost 40-60. 40% of the stocks are in green and 60% of in red. Okay, to understand the market sentiment, you can just check out here. And now let us come to the main feature, which is into Pro Analytics. You can just see the auto investment, which is we call it a short AI. Okay, so let's see what are all the bots. I have it in my bots. Okay, so once you click on the auto investment, you will have a screen like that. You can just see the bots, top bots, and history. So in the bot sessions, you will have both two options. Okay, one is live and one is test. So live is the bots which have been already deployed live. Okay, it is the live performance. Test means, so you can test your strategies, your bots, how it is working. And once you are satisfied with the test results, you can just convert that into the live. You have an option to include inactive bots. So if I click on inactive bots, so it came down, 43 bots are in active now. So you can see here I have a Grasim bot, okay, which has already accumulated 1,70,000 profit. This bot was created on 30th of October. Okay, next is IRFC, which is active. It has already made a profit of 6,487 rupees, and this bot was created on 3rd. Okay, you will have all the bot details. I will show you in detail once we get into the bot creation. Mahindra Logistic, you can just see it has already booked 62,000 profit, which was created on 17th of Jan. And Reliance has booked 34,000 profit, which was created on 18th. So it is all sorted on date wise. Okay, so you can just come down and see which are all. ICICI bot is there, Adani Green is there, Infosys I have two bots. Okay, and Wipro, what is the bot? IRCTC is one bot, RVNL, ACC. So you will see which are all the 43 bots which are running. And in live, if you can test it, Idea is there, NTPC is there, okay, Suzlon, Infosys, Tata Motors. Okay, so here one more feature what you will have is the top bots. What are all the top performing bots? Here you will show only the live bots which are performing good. Okay, and in the history, you can see what are all the open positions you have. Okay, so now if you see Infosys is having an open positions of 100 stocks, and when it was bought, what is the average price? Lupin is there, it is holding Lupin. 3i Infotech is there, IRCTC is also there, Sale is there. Like this, you can see what are all the open bots you have, and you can filter here with live and test. How many live are there and how many tests bots are there. So if you apply it here, it will be sorted according to you have a filter option. And here is like order history. Order history, you will see what are all the orders has been placed. If there is any rejection, if there is any successful trade, you can see all the order history here in this order history column. Okay, you can see here Tata Motors shares got sold 5 shares at 734. It was bought. If there is a rejection, there will be a red colored message why it was rejected. Your order has been rejected due to the insufficient fund, or if there is your API is not active. You will get all the reasons here. Then you can just go and check back what's happening. in your bot. And even in test, you can see all. See 28th of January, that is today. Okay. Our bots has been executed in Infosys. Grasim, it has booked the profit. Grasim, it has bought it. Grasim, it has bought IRFC, Mahindra Logistic. Reliance, it has booked the profit. Tata Motors, it has booked the profit. So you will get day wise in detail order history here. And in the trade history, you will find what are all the live profits. This is one again, you will have everywhere live and test. Okay, you can just see live how it has been performing in Tata Motors, Infosys, Suzlon. And if you come to test, you can just see here today. Grasim bot. I'll show you the Grasim bots, IRFC bot, Mahindra Logistic bot, Reliance, Tata Motors. I'll explain you in detail what are all the bot settings I have kept it to have this kind of results. Okay, you can just see here Grasim, it was an intraday trade. Today it bought around 200 shares at 2403 and sold it at 2414. Okay, which was around 0.43%. I'll show you how it has exactly booked. So maybe I have kept it for 0.5% profit booking. So that's where it has booked it for 0.43 whenever it is coming down from zero point 0.5. So IRFC, you can see it has made 1% of profit. That too, it is an intraday. It bought at 137. 1250 shares and sold at 138.6. You'll get in detail here what is the transaction with date and time. Mahindra Logistic also, it was an intraday. It was 2.32% booking profit, bought at 347 and sold at 356. Wow, this is fantastic, right? 3000 shares. Okay, Reliance 1224 buy and 1243. Tata Motors. These are all intraday trades which has taken place today because market was quite fully volatile today, and whenever the stock is moving, it will not miss an opportunity here. IndusInd Bank, you can just check it. Infosys also 1% profit, and yesterday there was a profit of Mahindra Logistic again 2%. So I hope you can just go through all those details you might have already seen in my screenshot. So now let us come back to the bots. What exactly I have the conditions to achieve these bots. Okay, so let's come to the bot and see. So Grasim, as I told you today, it has booked 2000 profit, right? So let's see what's there in Grasim bot. Okay, if you see the Grasim, if you click on the Grasim, you have to click on edit bot setting to see what exactly is the bot. Let's click on edit bot setting. So if you click on any edit bot setting, it takes a bit time, a second time to load what exactly how at what rate it is trading. Now Grasim industry, it is trading at 2411, and amount needed for this bot is around 19 lakhs. Okay, so let's see what is the bot mode. Okay, bot mode, I have kept it as continuous. So you will have two options here. One is continuous and one is like one time. So one time it will buy and sell this bot and make it inactive, and only once it is executed it will become inactive. And if you keep it continuous, so continuous is a process where it will not stop it whenever the transaction is done, but it will keep a track of that stock continuously monitoring, and whenever it reaches your profit percentages it will sell it, and again when the price drop downs it will keep picking the stock. Okay, now let us see. I just wanted to accumulate, say, around 1, 2, 3, 300, 800 stocks. Okay, so I am accumulating 800 stocks in different levels. Okay, for that, I have defined it as buying number of levels 4. Okay, average up to 4 levels it will be keep averaging, and take profit I have kept it very aggressively of 0.5%. Okay, here comes the main settings what you have to use it. So sell profit bounce back from the peaks. That means, so if once it is bought, Okay, so first level buying is at 0.2% down, right? 100 shares. And it will buy only when there is a buy price from low bounce back. So if it falls down by 0.2% and recovering by 0.1%, that is where your 100 shares will be bought. Okay. So next level is again when it is down by 0.1%, again going up by 0.1%, it will buy another 100 shares. And level 3 is 0.15%, level 4 is 0.2%. Okay, this bot I have kept it very aggressively so that it will be doing intraday as well as booking the profit of 0.5%. Okay, so now let us see here. So you have a stop loss option here. You can keep a stop loss. Once if it is accumulated, you can just update the stop loss as well, and you can make this public as well. All you have to do is once you fill in all the details, different levels of buying and the condition when to buy and when to sell, all you have to do is like you have to save this. Once you save it, your bot is created successfully. Bot updated successfully because I have already a bot. So once you click it, the Grasim will be updated. So this is how the Grasim bot is there. Now let us see IRFC, right? So IRFC we have seen here, it has accumulated 1.09%. Okay. So let's see what's there in that bot. So IRFC, if you click on that button, so I'll go for edit button. Okay, so it is trading at 137.82, which is almost 1 rupee up, 0.77% up. So the amount needed for this is 1,72,275, right? So I have kept 5 levels of buying here. So here I'll show you what are all the levels. So buying level is 5, and I have asked bot to average up to 5 levels as well. And here see take profit, I have kept it as 1%. And sell profit bounce back. That means if it is achieving 1%, it will not sell it. It will sell only when there is a drop of 0.2%. That means you may, from 1%, if it is coming down to 0.8%, that is where it will sell it. If it is going from 1%, 2%, from the peaks, whenever the peak attends, the peak may be 1.5%, the peak may be 2%, the peak may be 3%. Okay. If it is continuously going up, it will keep trailing the stop loss. Whenever there is a dip in the graph of 0.2%, here you can see 0.2%, that's where it will book the profit. And buy price from the low bounce back. That means, see, first level I have kept it as because I wanted to accumulate immediately whenever there is a 0.1% down, I just wanted to accumulate 250 shares, and next level 0.5%, 250 shares. So here is the magic here. Oh, okay, 0.5% down, it will not buy it until and unless there is a bounce back of 0.2%. So you will have an opportunity to buy at a best level. Okay, see, point level 3 is also zero point 0.5, level 4 also zero point 0.5. So for every level down and bounce back, I have kept 250, 250, 250, 250, 250. Okay. So until and there is and sub position take profit, I have kept it as 1.5%. So I will tell you what is the sub level. Sub level positions applies only after level 5. Okay. So for level 5 quantity, this 250 shares, you can book a separate profit percentage. See here, sub level profit percentage will be active only if you have more than 5 levels of buying. Okay, this 250 shares will be sold for 1.5% profit, and all these 4 levels of buying, it will be sold at 1% of profit. And sub position take profit callback also, you have a separate percentage. I will just change this. I have kept it as 1.5. I will make it 0.5. That means, so if there is a 1.5% of this level, so from there, if it is coming down by 0.5%, then only it will book a profit of level 5. Okay, this is how, and I have stop loss of 10% here. So suppose if you have bought any of the stock and accumulated at 100 rupees average, so if that stocks comes to 90 rupees, all your bots will be sold for loss. Otherwise, this bot will never sell it for loss until and unless you have a stop loss. Okay, it is always good to have a stop loss of 5% or 10% depending upon the beta of the stock. We'll come to that later. Uh, okay, that's it. This bot is like, it's quite easy, right? So if you want to accumulate, say, 1, 2, 3, 4, it's around 1,250 shares. All the levels were bought yesterday, today only, and it got sold. You can just see here. I'll save this. The bot is updated. You can just see here IRFC today only intraday. All these levels were bought. I will show you in the order history. You can just see here IRFC sold, right? Let's see when it bought. So you can just filter out here and IR. You can filter any of the stocks to see the order history of that particular stock. Let's see how it is taking much time. I think there is something. Order history, we will go here. Okay. Maybe after market hours, it's bidding, taking time. So you can just check out IRFC. You can just see here sell happened, Lupin, Mahindra Logistics. Yeah, you can just see here at 10:03, it bought 250 shares at 137, and 10:02, it bought at 137.18. As it was 0.5%, 10:02, it accumulated 137.18, and 10:01, 10:01, 31 seconds. You can just see it. And IRFC also here, you can just see it. 250, 250, it accumulated and sold here. IRFC at what rate? It sold at all 1,250 shares at 138.67 at 120. So 10 o'clock, when the market IRFC stock was falling, it accumulated 250, 250. All my five levels were bought, and at 120 when there was a spike, so it sold it at 138.67, and that is where you can just see here it booked a profit of 1.09%. Okay, so this is IRFC bot. You can just see here Mahindra Logistic, right? Mahindra Logistic, it has bought 3,000 quantity at 347 and sold at 356 by booking a profit of 2.32%. Let's see what is that in Mahindra Logistic. It has already booked 62,000 profit. Let's see and understand what is there in Mahindra Logistic bot. So let's go to edit setting, edit bot setting, and give some time to load the stock. The stock is trading at 354, right? So today it is 2.3% down, 8 rupees down. For this, I have deployed around, you can just see here, 17 lakhs 70,000. Okay, the buying level, because
Mm.
I am a very
Sir,
big,
sir, I have
yeah.
one doubt actually. Why buying and average have the same values? Means like,
Yes, because you can just change if you want to see. It takes an average price. See, whenever it is an averaging. You can just see here zero level thousand stock, 0.5 thousand, and it will keep an average price. If you keep here, and you can change the average price up to three levels as well. So it will take an average of three levels and book a profit of 2%. And after that, it will not average. It will be taking it as a separate entity, and it will
okay,
book for 2% profit without taking the average price. You got my
got it.
point? Okay.
Yeah,
So
got
we'll
it, sir.
come to that. In the many other bots, I have kept average up to only two levels and three levels. See, sometimes what happens, so if your level one and level two is bought or level three is bought, okay, and all 3,000 stocks, if you want to sell it at 2% profit, it will sell it at average. It will take an average and calculate 2% out of it. And from fourth level, it will be acting as an individual. So fourth level bot, you can see here, fourth level, this 1,000 shares, when it buys, it will look for a separate 2% profit because it would have been already dipped by 2% here. And if it goes up by 2%, then it will sell it. For these three levels, it will take an average and sell it out. Okay, right. So now here five levels. So that means today only three levels were bought in today, 3,000 quantity, because it accumulated 1,000. It accumulated whenever it was 0.5% down and 1% down 1,000. And on an average, whenever there was a 2% profit, take profit, you can just see here. And from 2%, whenever it is coming down by 0.2%, that means 1.8%. So if it is going to 2.2% up and coming down by 0.2%, it will sell it at 2%. If it straightly goes up by 3% without any fall, you may get 3%. And I can show you few bots which has booked, even though if you have kept a take profit of 2%, you may have a chances of getting 3% and 4% profit if the stock is really bullish without any dip. And this buying level also, if it is continuously coming down, it will not buy it until and unless there is a bounce back of 0.2%. You might have seen here 1%, level 3 or level 4. If there is no bounce back of 0.2%, it will not buy it. So you get an opportunity to buy a stock, okay, at a very good level whenever there is a spike, right? See, market continuously, it will not go up or it will not come down. So there will be a zigzag movement. Our aim is to capture whenever it falls and recovering to buy, we will buy there. And whenever the target is reached, from there, if it is coming down, then only we will book a profit and we have a specific take profit percentage. Okay, so you can just see here, fifth level buying, I have kept 2.5% as a take profit, because you can see here five levels. By this five levels, the stock has already come down by 4%, 1, 2, 3, or 3.5%. So if there is so much of fall, I expect the last level to book more profit of 2.5%, and from 2.5%, if it is coming down to 2.3, after reaching 2.5, if it is dipping from there, then only it will sell it. Otherwise, the last level buy may continue to go up. Okay, I have not kept stop loss and I have make this public, and that's it. Save it, your bot will be updated. Okay, so let's see other Reliance, okay, 1.5%, and Tata Motors 1.6%. Let's come to bot here. Let's see Reliance. Reliance has already booked how much? 34,000, which was created on 18th of December at 11:30 a.m. Let's see what is there in the bot. Okay, so Reliance is trading at 1,234, which was 0.5% up today, 5 rupees up. So here I have kept five levels of buying. And take profit, I have kept it smartly as 1.3% and zero point 0.1, zero point 0.1. Whenever it is coming down by zero point 0.1, it will book it. Whenever comes down and going up by 0.1%, it will buy it. And sub position, I have kept it as it is 5 level. So after reaching 1.5%, from there, if it is dropping down by 1%, it will sell it. I will make this as 0.5. Okay, so that we will get more profit. Level 5, I have kept 500 quantity. The amount required is 18 lakh 51,000. Okay, you can change, you can change the quantity here. If you are building a bot, okay, you can just, and if you want 25 quantity, you can change it to 25, or whichever quantity you would like to deploy in any particular bot. Okay, I have not kept any stop loss. Just click save. This is what is the Reliance bot. That's it. It's just finger tip. In a minute time, you can just create any bot. You will have almost 1,500 stocks more than 1500 stocks where you can create the bots and leave it for bot to work for you. You can just see that was the Reliance bot, and let's see what is the next. Tata Motors, right? Tata Motors is here only. It has already booked around how much? 32,400. It was created on 4th of December at 1 o'clock. Okay, let's see what's there in Tata Motors. Again, five levels of buying. The amount deployed is 7,28,000. So five levels, I'll buy it in a systematic way, like what we have. I have kept profit as 1.5% and sell from the bounce back is zero point 0.1. Buy if it is bouncing back by 0.2%, it will buy it. Sub positions again when it is coming down 0.2%, it will sell it. So you can see here how systematically I have designed to buy Tata Motors stock. 0.1% down 100 shares, 0.5% down 100 shares, 1% down 200 shares, 1% down again 100 shares, 0.5%. See, any stock, any Nifty 50 stock, if you have seen, so most of the time it moves plus or minus 5%, right? So very rarely the Nifty 50 stocks are bound to fall by 3 or 4%, and that is an opportunity for you to buy. And if it is range bound, like if it is range bound and moving within a range of plus or minus 5%, see what people long term investors think of, they usually buy the stock at 400 or 600 and they wait years together to get around 5% or 10% or 20%. So with this bot, and with this kind of systematic buying and selling, it will give you more comfort to buy in an opportunity and again sell it when there is an opportunity. So it will not wait till like like it will not lose the opportunity. If it is coming down and recovering immediately, it will buy it. And you can see most of my bots are continuous. And if you want to do any one time, I will show you one time bots as well. I have kept only three or four one time bots. So it's as simple as that, guys. So you can just see here and save it. Okay, that's it. So you can see IndusInd Bank. Let's see what's happening in IndusInd Bank, right? IndusInd Bank. Okay, sorry. IndusInd Bank, where was it? Okay, we'll come here. Gale. Okay, ILFS is, yes. This is, I think, one time. No, this is also continuous. Okay, I just wanted to show you one time stock, which is into, uh, you can just see Tata Com or Infi. Let's come to the trade history and show you the Infi bot. Okay, so you can just see here. Okay, Lupin or ICICI, we can just check out. You can just check out any of the bots which I have placed it. So you can just Lupin. Lupin, you can just see here what is there in Lupin. So currently it is holding here. You will get, if there is any open position, you will have this position quantity and what is the average price and what is the unrealized. See, there is a 14,000 loss in this bot waiting for that to have that 0.5% profit. Okay, the average price you can just see 2049. We'll come here. So now it is trading at 2022, right? So whenever it reaches over and above 20 to 42 and reaches 5.5% profit, here you can just see I have kept five levels of buying, but average up to only three levels. Okay, and take profit is 0.5%, and sell bounce back, buy bounce back is 0.1, 0.1, 0.2. So usually whenever you go for a bot setting, it is good to go with 0.2%, sell profit bounce back and buy profit bounce back also, because whenever the stock is falling, a stock like 2000 rupees, okay, so you can always have a bounce back if there is a bounce back of 0.2% or from the peaks to buy it and to sell it as well. And systematically, you can just design, you can see here five levels: one, two, three, four, five. 500 shares if you want to buy it. I want to accumulate at different level: 0.1% down 100, 0.5% 100, 0.5% 100, 1% down 100, and 0.5% 100. right? And sub level position, I have kept it as 1%. So that this 100 stock, level 5, whenever it is bought, whenever it reaches 1% and coming down by 0.2%, it will sell it for 0.8% profit. So here I have kept stop loss as 10%. I have make it public and I will just save it. Okay, the bot updated successfully. That's it, guys. So you can just see all the bots which have been performing IRFC, Sale is there, ICICI Bank, Tata Motors, Infosys. See, the purpose here is, say, suppose if you have around 5 lakhs, okay, in your account. So you can choose any 5 stocks, okay, Nifty 50 stocks. It may be Reliance, it may be HDFC Bank, it may be Infosys, it may be TCS. You choose your stocks. Deploy 1 lakh in each stock. So if the stock trades for 4 times in a month. Okay, so for 1 lakh, you'll be making 4%. You can keep all the take profit percentage as 1%. Selling bounce back or in fee, you can just see here it never missed an opportunity. You can just see here edit bot setting. 5 levels of buying, 100 for every 0.5% down, and take profit is 1%. So the amount deployed is around 9 lakh 14,000. So if you have 1 lakh, if you want to deploy, you just modify the bot 10 shares. Okay, that will become 50 shares, and that's how it will be. 1 lakh will be deployed. So whatever there you can see here, 100, you make it 10. The thing is, the results will be same. The margin percentage, the profit percentage will remain the same. You may be seeing that all these things in a test form. It works in the real time. You can just modify and change 10 according to your allotment. Say suppose as I was telling you how to deploy. So select 5 stocks, keep these strategies. Okay, if any particular stock, if it is trading 4 times a month, your 1 lakh for every 1 lakh you will be getting 4%, and sometimes you have an opportunity you get more than 1%. If it is not trading, that's well and fine. The stock has not come down and moved up. Okay, so let's come to ICICI Bank, Lupin ho gaya. Yeah, Wipro. It has given 5% return. Can you see here? 17th Jan it bought. Okay, at 286. When I gave Wipro, you can just see here in the stock ideas. Okay, in the running, you can just come and choose the stocks. On I gave a buy call of Wipro at 293, but our bot picked up at 286. Okay, and sold it for very good profit. I'll just show you the Wipro bot. Okay, you can just, if you are finding difficulty, you can just type here the bot name. You will click here, you will find your bot here. So let's see Wipro, it has already booked 35,000 profit. Let's see what was the bot. Okay, so now the stock is trading at 303 because it got delisted from NSE and now shifted trading in only BSE. Okay, so at that particular point of time, I had 4 levels of buying. So I just wanted to accumulate 4,000 stocks, 0% down 1,000, 0.5% down 1,000, 1% down 1,000, 2% down 1,000. Okay, and you can see here I have kept to take profit only 1%. But did you see how much profit it made? It made 4% because you can just see the graph here how it spiked from 286 to 300. Boom. Next day it was, I accumulated on 17th and it got sold at, I don't know, after 3, 4 days. I'll just see that. Okay. This was a simple bot. Okay. And I just save this even though I have kept 1% here. So you can just come and see here the Wipro stock was in a profit of around 4%, which I have already shared. Where is it? Yeah, Wipro. You can just filter it here, apply. See, 17th January, 9:20 in the morning, it bought it and it holded on till 20th of Jan, 9:17 in the morning when there was a gap up. It sold 2000 quantity. You might have seen that. We have four levels of buying, but only two levels were bought because at 293 I gave a buy call and I just don't wanted to buy it blindly. Immediately I created a bot. It bought 0.5% and 1% down and accumulated only 2000 shares, and it never came down, so other two levels were not bought, and I it waited for 1% profit, but I got almost 5% profit. So this is a platform where you can be a systematic investor. It gives more profit and more opportunity than your SIP and mutual fund. In any of the SIPs and mutual funds, what happens is, see, suppose if you have an SIP and today is the date which your SIP is getting deducted or mutual fund is getting deducted. Okay. It is better to buy yesterday, right? Rather than today. You get at a very good price yesterday because market was falling. So in this bots, what happens is you'll get an opportunity to buy at a very good price. Whenever there is an opportunity, it will buy only then and exit whenever as per your profit. Okay, you can always, and the risk to reward also, you can just see it. You can keep 5% stop loss for any of the stocks and have a profit percentage of 1 2% as per your reward, and whole amount will not be deducted at a time. See, you might have seen here the live Tata Motors, you can just see here. The amount required for this is 14,000, but it will not utilize the 14% at once. So you can just see here, I have kept only 5555 quantity for every fall in price. And whenever there is a fall and there is a bounce back of 0.2%, it will buy it. And after reaching 1% profit, whenever it is declining by 0.2%, it will sell it. And I have linked it to Angel One Broking. So I have made it public. That's where it is showing in top bots. Okay, you can see the top bots here. And whoever downloads our app will have all the top bots in your dashboard, or if you can just come into top bots, you can see all the bots which I have created and kept it live. You can just click it. If you want to copy it, you can just copy it. You can share this bot to any of your WhatsApp. Okay, so there are a lot of other features which you can operate. Now let us create and see a new bot for tomorrow. Okay, I will create a Tata Steel. I am bullish on Tata Steel now. Okay, Tata Steel. I just click on this Tata Steel. Okay, let's create a bot so that simply you will understand how to create afresh rather than checking out all my bots. I hope I have shown many of my bots. And if anyone is interested, you can just ping me. I'll just share you in WhatsApp the bot setting. Okay. So Tata Steel now it is trading at 128 rupees. Say suppose if you want to deploy around 1 lakh into it. So how many shares you want to buy? You have to buy around say 1000 shares, right? So let's keep five levels of buy and average up to only three levels. And let's keep Tata Motors. I think I have a target of around 135. So maybe we will take a profit of 2% here. Okay. Or we can keep 1.5% and sell bounce back. We'll keep it zero point 0.2 and buy also whenever there is a fall and bounce back of 0.2%, and fifth level also will keep it as zero point 0.2. So level 1 when you want to buy it, so when there is a 0.1%, I just wanted to buy it immediately, we will buy 200 shares. And again, then when there is a fall of 0.5%, we will buy 200 shares. See, our aim is to buy 1000 shares, right? So we will buy it at 200, 200, 200. Whenever there is a down of 1%, we will buy 100. And let's make it bit aggressive, 200, and then 0.5, 200. So now once you are done with this, you can just see here, you will immediately come to know what is the amount needed. So the amount needed is approximately 1 lakh 28, right? Exactly 1 lakh 28. Even if you have 1 lakh, you can deploy this because all the levels will not be bought at the same at once, right? So whenever there is a fall and bounce back, that is where it will buy. So I have deployed now 1,28,620 rupees, and I have kept it continuous. You can keep it live and testing. You can just test it now how it is working. I will show you tomorrow how it has been performing. I have already live Tata Steel bought in my another account. It is doing very great. Today it has accumulated at 128. Okay, so I just want to show you how it is. So this fifth level of buying 200 shares, I want to have a separate profit of 2%. Okay, and I'll keep stop loss as 10%, and I'll make this public and save. That's it. The bot created successfully. If you are updating any of the bot, you will get a message that bot updated successfully. If you are creating any new bot, you will get a message that bot created successfully. Now, once you click on this and come to here, you can see on top of the bots, the Tata Steel created on 28th January at 6:46, which is present live tab. If you want to edit this, you can edit and do the changes if at all if you feel. Tomorrow, if you see and come and see in the top gainers and losers, if market is falling, you can just come and edit and you can just change the levels. Okay, so sometimes you may have to buy at 1% down. If the market is very bearish, you change the levels to 1% down, accumulate 200 shares. Okay, so that's it. So it will be keep doing the job continuously 365 days. If you take an yearly subscription and create this bot and keep it, so it will be keep buying and selling whenever it is coming down and going up, and sell whenever it goes up and coming down. So it's as simple as that, guys. I hope I have cleared many of the bots. You can just see 3i Infotech, 25 rupees stock. It is already holding 2000 shares. Edit bot, 5 levels, 25 rupees. Okay. For every 0.1%, 1111% down, I am accumulating 500, 500. The amount needed is only 77,400. So it is still active. Okay, ACC and Crystal. Crystal is one more. Idea is also there, which was created. HDFC Bank, it's my favorite. I don't know, much of the trades was not happening because I have not kept it so aggressively here. I have deployed around 15 lakhs into this, 5 levels of buying, 200 shares each level buying at different point 1, point 3, point 5. You might have seen HDFC has not been moving from many years, right? So it's good to accumulate whenever it comes down to 1580 or 1430 or even 1610. So good to accumulate these kind of stocks whenever it is a downtrend, and immediately whenever there is a bounce back, it will be keep booking a profit of 1% for me. You can just check it out. I have kept stop loss as 10%. I have made it public as well. So this is all about the bot, guys. So you can just see here the top bots history. Okay, what are all the history it has been made, and you can just filter out which are all the stocks are doing good, and you can just check it out. I started this from October. You can just scroll down and see from October how it has accumulated already 13 lakh 26,000 with an investment of around say 40 lakhs. You might have seen all my bots. Maybe you can use Nifty Bs as well. I am a very big fan of Nifty B because it has a, like, it may not fall, right? Nifty B, I have already bought. It has already made 5,000 profit, and it is holding lot of shares. It has accumulated 9,000 quantity and sitting in a loss of 70,000, because you can just see I created this on, but I completely believe that will be recovered. And okay, it was created on 11th December. You might have seen from past 3 months it has been coming down. You can just see here, edit bot setting. See, for every 1%, 0.5% down, I am accumulating thousand. So it has accumulated almost ninth level here. Okay, and waiting for that to take a profit of whenever it reaches 1. And you can just see here, for as I told you, after fifth level, so I have kept sub profit percentage as 1%, 1%, 1%, so that this fifth level buying 1,000 shares will be sold when it reaches 1%, and sixth level separate 1%, seventh level 1%, and eighth level I have kept it. I have become greedy. I want more profit because it has already fallen down by 8%. So assume that eighth level, ninth level, it has bought it. So the recovery will be very fast. So I am expecting a ninth level, I have kept 2% profit, and 10th level, from if it is 10% down, I want to make 2.5% profit. And I have not kept stop loss because I don't want to keep it. I just want to accumulate more whenever the Nifty is falling down. Okay, this how Nifty Bs is there. You can just create bank Bs and IT Bs. All these things you can just see it here. You can just type bank Bs. You can just see here bank Bs is also there. You can just create your own bots as per your risk and investment. Okay, you can just create in bank Bs. Okay, it is trading at 501. You know, it was at almost 600, 700 levels before. And it is good to accumulate. You can just create your bot and link your broker and just relax. Your bots will never miss the opportunity here. To link your broker, you can just come here, link your broker. We have two brokers now. One is Alice Blue and one is Angel One. And going forward from February onwards, we'll be bringing in more brokers like Zerodha or Kotak or Flat Trade. Yes, we have a list of brokers. We'll be trying our best to bring in top 10 brokers into the board so that users can usually see. So those people who have a portfolio, rather than keeping all the stocks, it is very difficult to track 10 or 15 or 20 stocks, right? With this kind of bot creation, okay, by just say around 350 rupees per month, it can work for years together, and your portfolio will be active. See, if you are holding a portfolio of 10 lakhs, it is into a passive management. With the bot, you can always keep your money and portfolio in an active management so that you can enjoy the benefit of the movement what it happens. Like, so suppose from 10 years, if you can see, many of the stocks have not performed. That doesn't mean that you should not make profit, right? So you should have a logic behind it so that you make small profits whenever there is a up and down in the stocks. So the other features what you will get is like you will get all FI, DI data day wise, and you can just see here, you can just see how FIs have been selling daily and DIS have been buying daily. You can just check out the monthly report of what DIS have been doing monthly, where which month, September month, there was a buy in F and FIIs, and yearly also you can just check it out just to get an insight of what's happening across, and you can just see what was the wix on day one, like 27th, what happened, FIDIs, what they are doing. Okay, so it gives a complete insight, and if there is any new IPO, you can just come out to the IPO, what is the ongoing IPO, you can check out all, and upcoming IPOs also you can check out here, and already listed how it has been performing. Change over the issue price is 34%, which was Polytechnic and Fertilizer and Carar India Limited, how it has been performing. You can check out all these things are free. Okay, the partner with us program, you can just, I hope I have already shared these details. If at all, if you want to become a partner, you can partner with us. And this is how partnering and what are all the deals. And if you want any financial advisory, you can just come here and contact me directly uh, to have your tailor cut solution for your financial goals. Here is refer and earn. You can just refer and have the credits in the form of points. So suppose if you refer any of three of your friends or families, your subscription will become free. You can earn a lot of points. You can just go through and check out the refer and earn program, how it goes, and you can just invite your friends with one single click. I hope I have covered many of the things. Right. I would like to take if there are any questions. Okay. So that I'll clarify any of your doubts. I'll just stop sharing. Is there any doubt, guys? You can just raise your hands and unmute yourself and just ask me if you have any doubts. Yeah, Mohan. Yes, Mohan. You can unmute yourself and ask your questions.